Right, it's the 15th of August. This is the garden tour. So, these two here are amazing figs that my grandmother propagated for us. I don't know if she just planted figs or if she actually took cuttings, but they were in the same pot when we took them from her. So we've separated them, put them into their own pots. The pot was probably a similar size to that, so hopefully that doubling should give them enough room for some more roots. I think figs are pretty prolific when it comes to roots. This is an azalea. I believe my grandma bought this for my mum, but she didn't want it, I think, so she gave it to us. This is going to be red. Haven't actually seen it in bloom, so next spring that would be spectacular. This, I forgot what this is. It might be a hazel. I can't remember, but I picked it up from the driveway. It was just growing. Put it into a little pot, and I'm going to try and maybe make bonsai out of it. We'll see. So this plant here, we really like this. This is new. In it we have a clematis. Again, my grandma propagated this for us. Very tall already, even though when we got it, it was just in a pot, sort of coiled around, so you couldn't tell how big it is. This is a passion flower. This was like £16. And this one's going crazy. Ever since we put it in here, you can see it's reaching out, wrapping around, just going straight up, it's even clinging onto the walls over here, which is a bit much. I believe this is Mexican fleabane. This is really nice, really fills in the space quite nicely. I like how it tumbles over the front. One thing that's annoying is that we get all the moss that the birds pull off from the roof falling in this area, so it lands right on the plants. Here we have two dead sunflowers. Yeah, I mean they bloomed and then the squirrels got to them, so we need to take them out. This is a hanging basket that I made. I think it's just two petunias. I haven't been on top of deadheading recently. That's my fault. This is a canna lily, £12. Really, really pretty. Shame the flowers aren't doing too well. I don't know why. Hibiscus, again from my grandma. It seems to be doing alright, although I'm not sure if it's in the best soil. It seems to be quite a hard, boggy soil, like clay. Because some of the leaves are yellowing, and they were watering it lots, and it's getting lots of sunlight and getting quite dry actually. This is Cryptomera japonica with distinctive golden foliage. I wouldn't say it's golden, well, not yet at least. A nice little pot. You can see the new growth since when we got it. It's a rosemary. When we got it, it was about this tall, so we've had this for about 6 months, and this is all we've got. It smells really nice though. Oh, little mushroom. That's annoying. This one, I can't remember what it is, but this is sort of like blue daisies. It looks really cool. This is French lavender, £15. Okay, now this one is sort of diseased in the middle, I think. You can still see there's a little bit. It was all black, and I just chopped it back, but now I've realised I chopped it back way too much, because lavender doesn't sprout from, doesn't do new shoots from the bark, from the woody bits. So everywhere I chop back to the wood is dead now, and there'll be no new growth there. There's still a lot on top, but that's even if it survives the winter, because apparently they're not very good for doing that in the UK. Here we have the verbena, very nice. It sort of comes and it goes in waves. Another nice one, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, Biden's, Joe Biden's. This is a Calibrichol, I don't know. Again, this one comes and goes. Yeah, we'll have it for 2 weeks, then it goes away, and then it comes back. These ones, I can't remember what they are, but we have two. They're very cool, but they seem to get decimated by this one, Erissimum. This is very pretty. It's really gotten so much bigger since we got it. We have Dahlia down there. Again, this one gets decimated by slugs, but it's beautiful yellow flowers. £4. This is the same as another one that we have, I believe. The same as this. This one's not been doing too well. Another verbena. Just too small of a pot. It needs watering like twice a day, but we're not going to do that. This is blackcurrant. This produced loads. I think it's too big for our little garden, so we might gift it back to my mum so she can put it in the ground. It's in a big pot, but there's 4 stems that I wonder if I should have split them before planting, you know, like I did with these raspberry canes. Speaking of which, these are doing really well. Each of them has sort of new canes coming up, some of which are bigger than the originals, but yeah, we're going to cut them back in late winter, I think, to encourage new growth. Back over here we have, this is a lavender grosso. It smells amazing. This is one of the lavenders that's used for making oils and perfumes, and I also really love the colour. We went to a lavender farm near us, and there's a few different varieties, and this was the one that we liked the most. This is a Carolina Reaper chili plant. Look at the size of them. These have just been going insane recently. It's getting a lot of sun, too much actually I wonder, because a lot of the leaves are drooping, even though it's getting loads of water. But I wonder if, because there's so many fruits, or so many peppers on here, that they're just taking up too much and they're going too quick. Maybe too much water, but I'm not sure. This lavender here we got ages ago, well, earlier this year. It is Hidcote, which is an English variety, so it should be hardy in the winter. A nice pink pot. These 3 plants here, two on the side are Cosmos. The one in the middle is cornflower, called so because it was a weed found in cornfields. The Cosmos are just beginning to flower, so hopefully there'll be more of them soon. Not seeing any on this one. Yeah, they are, I think, a late summer sort of bloomer. This is a cordyline. I think this was here when we moved in, so we're just sort of keeping it going. It's in a nice sunny spot. These 3 won't be here very long, for much longer. None of them are doing too hot. This is an Italian Aster. You can see the beginnings of some flowers there. They're going to be purple, going to look beautiful, sort of like daisies, I think. And this is Echinops. It sort of does look like a weed. I didn't know that at the time, but the flower is beautiful. Wow, look, got a visitor right on time. This is a Saxifraga. There are flowers on it in spring. Saxifraga Pixie Peter Pan, £7. Little flowers come up. We thought it was dead, but then look at how well it's doing now. It's a begonia. Very nice, loads of flowers. It's a fuchsia, not doing too well. Hasn't really got much bigger since we got it, and you see some of the leaves are yellowing. But there's a lot of flowers, which seems like a good sign. We have this. What is this? I think it's a verbena. Belinda Tumbelina, I'm not sure. Either way, it's beautiful. I haven't been keeping on top of the deadheading. But yeah, when you do, there's just so many bright purple flowers. It's amazing. Can't remember what this one is. It's very nice, lovely blue flowers. Purpley blue. It's a bit spiky as well. This shrub we got because we have sort of a yellow version of it there. So we thought it would be nice to have the white version on the other side of the garden. Now this is a New Guinea Impatiens. Seems to be doing alright, lots of nice flowers. But I'm not sure if this is going to survive the winter, which is a shame, because I don't really know why people sell them if you can't. I mean, it seems unrealistic to bring loads of plants inside for the winter. But yeah, we'll see. I hope it does, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. This is our rhododendron. It's been doing absolutely amazing since we got it. It's honestly, when we got it and we put it in this pot, it was probably about this big, like an ice cream cone, you know. But now it's like expanded so much. Fertilizer, seaweed has just made it absolutely explode, which is great. I think it's in a perfect spot. It gets sort of dappled sun, part shade, which is, yeah, it's great because I believe rhododendrons are one of the plants where next year's buds are currently growing now. So hopefully that means next year it will look spectacular. You can see all the new growth leaves, but even the ones below it that don't look like new growth actually were earlier this year, because we chopped away most of the old ones because they were diseased. Here we have two astebes, I believe. These are also known as false goat's beard. These like boggy soil, hence the plates underneath to catch extra water, hopefully keep it wet. These, when they are flowering, have amazing sort of spiky flowers that just go straight up. These ones are pink and these ones are white. They're very pretty. Here are our three aces in the shade. This one on the left we got from Aldi. It's Atropurpureum, I think it's called, 50% off. It's only £5 or £6. It was completely, all the leaves were dead, but we defoliated it, and now look at all of them on there. It's doing much better. This one was 75% off from the range, so only £5 again. This is a Katsura variety, very green at the moment. The eventual goal would be probably to bonsai these, but unsure. And this one in the middle was just £4 from B&Q that we got a long time ago. This was when we sort of were new to gardening, and we put it in this big pot that's realistically too big. We put it in the sun as well, full sun, and obviously we've had a blistering hot summer, so a lot of the leaves were burnt. That's why we moved them into the shade, and they're obviously just doing amazing now in the shade. But yeah, this is just a no-name variety. I think it might just be a basic Acer, like a mountain maple standard. This is another lily. I believe it's an arum lily. Hasn't done too much, but yeah, not the most lively. One that is lively is this tree fern, in a huge pot, because we wanted to take it with us in the future. And look at all the new fronds. So this one obviously brand new. This one in here, you can see, and you can tell from the colour which ones are new. So the dark one's old, this one's new, this one's new, this one's new, and this has just been doing amazingly. We come out and missed it quite a lot, because obviously the brown berry bits there are the roots, as well as some in the soil. What's annoying is that the squirrel keeps coming and digging up the soil. Hopefully there's no long-term damage until that stops. Here's our nice bird bath for the plant, for the birds. Pigeons love to use that, which, what can you do? It's a hydrangea. Just chopped off all the flowers recently. Not all of them. This one's still doing great. These are all dead. Our friends gave us this and it looks amazing. Hopefully next year we'll get to see it properly. We got it sort of late in the season for hydrangeas, so we didn't get to see it all, but it's doing very well. It's a lovely rose that my sister got us. We left it in the pot for quite a while, but the moment we planted it in the ground, it's just absolutely popped off. And you can see all this new growth. It hasn't even been in the ground for that long. New flowers coming, roses. It's a Heuchera, Forever Red. Probably the best looking Heuchera variety. a lot of them look quite muddy. Some of them look cool, like the green ones, bright green. This one's just very nice. Pink flowers, it's gorgeous. It's a gooseberry. Hasn't done much since we've got it. Quite boring. I think we're going to get rid of it. Or plant it in the ground and just see what happens. It's another begonia. I thought this one had died after a lovely dog had trampled it, but it didn't, and it survived. And now it's a great story. Almost finished. These two are blueberries. This one's the top hat variety, so it's made for containers. And these colours on the leaves are because we haven't fertilised it with the correct fertiliser. This is just a normal, basic variety, very small. I think the pot's too big for it, so it's not properly filling it out. This is English holly. I took that from the ground and just up in the garden, planted it in this pot again, planning on bonsaiing it in the future. And this is a strawberry. This was doing very, very well earlier this year. We got a lot out of it actually, surprisingly. But I think the elevated height protects it a bit from insects. And yeah, that's it. That's the garden. Not very big, but lots of plants in there.